It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And that one is inside ball one. Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Larnach digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Castro leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Byron Buxton. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Pablo Lopez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jonathan India leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. on the ground, and that's just foul.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lopez with a move to first. India back on a dive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth.
And now the lineup for the Royals. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And that's a little bit high. That's inside. And a count 2-1.
2-1. Yep.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Royals lead one. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Lugo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Lugo back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now the 0-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here's Royce Lewis. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ty France in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty.
Finish him.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
And that's
2-2.
outside. Cut on and missed, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the second. And to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. Outside, ball 1. Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 6, the right fielder,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
Renfroe.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
And now MJ Melendez. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. And there's a ball. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Foul ball there. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That to right. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie.
This is Willie Castro. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. Two down, bases empty. Carlos Correa, the next twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 1-0.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth,
one away.
the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to France, out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Trevor Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And ball 1. There's the strike. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's inside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Matt Wallner.
Two outs, base is empty. Matt Wallner will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Inside. One ball, one strike. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's in there at the knees.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hitting the air out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Corrals it. Then there's one down.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing, called strike.
Ball 1.
The Royals down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. KC down in order, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Lugo back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Just missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Way outside, 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
On the ground to the left, Garcia. To first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lee goes 6'1", 24 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now
a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swinging a foul out of play. Lee off of first with 2 away. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside low. Now 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Castro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
No.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. But his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
Back here at Kauffman
Leading
Stadium,
up for the
we head to the
Royals,
bottom of the
second
fifth.
baseman,
Digging in, Michael Massey. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to flip him on the way in.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. The Royals yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
MJ Melendez getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia, flying to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. 3rd out. So 1 left for Kansas City. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
That one hit to right. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Larnick in the box again. Takes a strike. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Finish him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt.
So up next for
Wallner.
Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Schreiber also throwing. Lugo over to first. He's safe. Buxton back in there.
Finish him.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Isbell grabs it on the run. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings through that one for strike two.
2 strikes.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 6. Designated
Batter
hitter,
now, Jonathan India.
India.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-1. The Royals trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That's down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. That misses the zone, and that is ball
1 ball, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
In there at the knees. 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Royals bats are quiet there. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Stratton. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 35. Chris Stratton.
So digging in, Royce Lewis. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, not close. And that's outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now for the Twins, Ty France. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one out to right. Renfroe on his way over and puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Brooks Lee.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. He is struck out and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And now 2-2. That one missing inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2, goes off speed, gets the out.
Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed. Lewis off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
Outside.
Willie Castro next to bat for Minnesota. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Castro.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the DH, Willie Castro. Misses again, 5 in a row.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Ground ball right side, and that's foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. Twins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Correa is there. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador
Perez steps in for the Royals. And that one clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now here is Michael Massey. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Right through there for a strike. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Late swing, fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. And now it's even up. Action in the pen down there. Yohan Duran, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one. First
1-0.
offering in the dirt. Ersig measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
To the right side. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one hammered. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down, runner at third. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Moving in the bullpen. John Schreiber getting loose out there. Harvey getting loose as well. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 8th. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Wallner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
22.
bottom of the 8th. Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Royals.
So up
the
now
left
for
fielder,
Kansas City, MJ Melendez.
Melendez.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Garcia.
And that's down and away. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Wallner. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
So up next, Kyle Isbell. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
Too high.
And that's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The sliding play at short. The throw. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Ersig back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. John Schreiber up and loosening in the pen. Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
France stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, the runner at second here at the top of the 9th. Next offering upstairs.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. This one in the air. Garcia has this one sized up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals 0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
I think
Now,
closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball.
Number
And
59.
we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it.
Yohan
Every
Duran.
outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can
Way to
wrap
go.
up the
For
win
the
and get
Royals,
himself a save.
The designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. This one drilling deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That one's got to feel good. And we're starting over. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Late swing fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Had a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That misses, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Very frustrating
The
right
first
there
baseman,
as
number
a
9,
speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. That misses.
1-1.
Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And now the winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Known for his late inning heroics. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now the count is even. Strikes him out with 101. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And there's a curve through for a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And KC draws even on this solo blast. All even now at 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Royals,
and on the mound is the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Carlos Estevez.
Now it's the DH, Willie Castro. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single.
No.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Ball four, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, no outs. Now Correa up to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses off the outside edge. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Golden opportunity right here. That's in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to first, could be 2. He comes home with it. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one well upstairs, and it's 2-1. Runners on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're in extras here, and to the plate for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he dives in with the winning run, and the Royals walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.